change at times, and people saying, "Oh, I don't like these inverted wingers playing the opposite."
Oh, what fun it is to see Sunderland win away. Yes, get in, lads. Sunderland have beat Hull 1-0. I'm absolutely buzzing. The game, listen, it wasn't the best game, let's be honest. I could have fell asleep loads of times. It was like watching paint dry at times. But I'd happily take a 1-0 shitty away win. But listen, it was a massive improvement. Beale was screaming out he wanted an improvement from the dressing room and the players, and he got that. The lads done much better than they did against Coventry. Coventry, it was shocking. It was that bad. Half-hearted, not up for the fight. They just rolled over and got the bellies tickled against Coventry. This game, it was a much improved game. I'm not going to say it was an amazing game. It wasn't, but it was a much improved game. There's still a lot of things that change for the next game against Preston, half 12 kick-off at the Stadium of Light. Much more I would change. The strikers, their confidence are going to be shot to bits by now. That's 4 midfielders ahead of any striker at the club. And I think we did pay $2.5 million for Rosen, so he must be thinking to himself, what have I got to do to get a start? That's the thing. That's where we lack, that killer instinct that we're toothless behind in front of goal. We're not playing anywhere with strikers, and it was clear to see we missed that quality in the final third. Roberts, he does moments of magic, right? And he gets to that final thing what he needs to do, and he just cannot put the ball in the back of the net at the minute. He had a few really good chances as well. He could have easily made it 1-0. The chance later stages where they counted us and they should have made it 1-0. It was that time, and he hit a team effort strike at him. His output's got to be much higher, like in goals contribution basically, and assists, and that's where he is struggling. But chances created, he's up there, and there's nobody else in the team who's going to push him for competition. I cannot see them playing Bar out there, and Bar for me definitely not. Maybe Elshish, one of them. It depends who the scam in the starting 11 and the striker situation is a bit of a. It's a bit of a joke at the club at the minute. We're starting midfielders in that position, and it's a bit of a joke. Like I say, in January, are they now going to rectify that because we clearly can't start any? Are they going to go out and try and sign someone? I hope they are. They need to, and they need to start starting them. It's all about the mould. Is all about developing players now. If you're not going to start the players in them positions, how are you going to sell them on for a profit or get them loads of experience? If you're not even starting them, they need an experienced striker who can score goals at this level. That is for sure. Now with Beale, I was very surprised and I was absolutely shocked to death when I seen Dak playing up front. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, what is he doing? He's really not helping himself here. And I think the majority of the fan base was in the same boat. We couldn't believe it when we were seeing it. We couldn't believe that Dak was starting. I didn't understand that he brought in Silt. A bit too soon for Pembele, even though I would have loved to have seen him. Silt, like I said, he was my man of the match. He was absolutely solid. But with Beale, listen, he wasn't my first choice. He wasn't my second. It wasn't my third, my fourth, my fifth. He wasn't my choice at all. The club looked like they did go down the free, cheap option. But I just can't understand the length of the contract. If that was the case, if they were like with Will Still not wanting to pay the compensation, then surely you just give him a contract till the end of the summer and then get Will Still for free. They've went with Beale. Listen, Bale's been here for a very short amount of time. He's put up with a load of shit, like a load of shit. Some off me as well, and some rightly so with the lineup against Coventry. But you've got to give him time. One game just isn't enough. I'm not saying, listen, this performance was amazing and it's, Bale's red and white army and all this and that and the other, and he's the best thing. No, I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying, get behind him and give him a chance. The club, they've got a lot of things wrong. They've got to go and get a recognised striker who can score goals at this level for me. Still, because we're toothless up front. It's clear to see. But it was a massive, massive improvement from all the lads. Every single one of them. And they got the result. A draw would have been... Listen, I'm not daft here. A draw would have been a fair result. Hull did create some mint chances. Patterson with some good saves. He was improved as well, Patterson. His distribution still be questionable now, and he kicked in into touch a couple of times. But nonetheless, it was a massive improvement. Me and Stephen will have a match preview for Preston. I'm not sure when, but we will. I don't know if they'll be separate or if we'll be together. I'm not sure yet. You'll just have to wait and see. One thing is, we will be on the match vlog together. And we're going to be giving the shirts away. I know I've been saying this, but I've just been busy. It's Christmas, so F's it. But I'll be giving the shirts away and the Sunderland one. So keep your score predictions coming. You know what I mean? Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one. How are the lads?